Hello. All right, everyone. Okay. So welcome to Lagree Live. Today we're going to do a 45, 50-minute workout on the micro. We have received your request. I have your request right here on this piece of paper. So we have requests for triceps, Cobra, Curtsy Lunge, spider kicks, donkey kicks, a lot of cable exercise. We have the cable, so if you guys don't have the cables at home, you can always grab dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can grab 2 cans of peas or whatever, whatever's equal weight. All right, not a big deal. You can always order your cables later. And then we have spoon. People want us to do the spoon. So we have come up with a great routine that will incorporate all these exercises for you. Also, I want to make a quick announcement for the following workout. December 5th, we're going to be doing 2 micro classes outside on the parking lot, just like we did last month. It was a great turnout, great success. We'll have 40 micros, 2 classes, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. So please join us. We'll broadcast the class, but it's so much more fun, if you come here and then do the workout. So that will be December 5th. And December 6th, we're going to do another Lagree Live, and hopefully we'll do more Lagree Live, in between, before that. And then for that class, we are partnering with Duet, and Duet is a non-profit organization that helps refugees around the world. So, oh, did I do this? Sorry, I just feel like this is right on top of my mouth. So, okay. New mic. So anyway, so be sure to join us for this class on December 6th. And all the proceed from the class will go to Duet, and then Duet will make sure that it goes to the right people. So it's a fantastic organization, and we are proud to partner with them. Okay, so that will be December 6th. And then I want to thank Heather and Lexi. Heather and Lexi have been starting to help me with the social media for the last couple of months. They've done a wonderful job in bringing the Lagree community together. So I want to thank you, and I want to thank you. You guys are doing an amazing job, okay? And then they have also classes on demand at lagreeing@home.com, okay? So you're welcome, guys. Yes. All right, so listen, I don't know if you're ready. I'm ready. You guys are ready? Yeah? So we're going to get started. The first exercise that we're going to do is going to be the chest opener on the back end. So you have 2 options. You can use 1 or 2 black. I prefer 2 black springs. You guys going to grab the handles. Some of you at home may have the red handles. Grab the red handles. You're going to keep your chin up, shoulders back, and basically you're going to slowly pull the arms back and then open that chest. So the chest opener is not a straight movement where the arms are going back and forth. You're rotating the shoulders back and you're opening up the chest. So when you do this exercise, you should feel a lift in the chest. Make sure you keep your abdomen engaged, and then keep the tension in the real delts and the triceps. So you should feel these 2 muscles constantly engaged. Good. Now, if you don't have enough tension, what you can do is you can always move back a little bit. So scooting back will actually increase the tension from the springs. Perfect. And then slowly opening up that chest. Good. You got 20 more seconds. Good. Now, for those at home, again, who don't have the cables, you can just grab the dumbbells, or you can grab weights and then just do this motion, mimicking the cables. Perfect. In 5 seconds, we're going to go into a sexy back. 5, 4, 3, 2. For the sexy back, you're going to lean over a little bit. Make sure you bring the elbows all the way up to the ceiling and then slowly extend back. Perfect. And when you do this exercise, what you really want to make sure is that the position of the elbow is not moving. So you're going to keep your elbow stationary. We want to align the elbow joint with the shoulder, so that part of the arm is not moving. It remains static. It's only the hands that kind of move around the elbow joint, and that is going to work the triceps. Good. Lexi, you feel that? And then make sure you bring the shoulder blades together. Perfect. Sticking that chest out, and then slowly extending the arms back. Good. 20 more seconds. Beautiful. I apologize about my voice today. I've been teaching a lot lately, and I lost my voice. But I think it sounds sexier, actually. So I may decide to keep this voice permanently for you guys. Good. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to drop the cables. We're actually going to detach the cables because we won't need them until the end of the class. And then we're going to go into a giant wheelbarrow in 5, 4, 3, 2. So we let go of the cables, and then we're going to go down to 1 black spring. There you go. 1 black spring. Okay, you're good. Excellent. You can keep the cuffs on, no problem. Yeah, so a lot of you like the cable, but when I designed the micro, I was not going to have the cables, but you guys started to add the cables on your own. So the cables kind of get caught with the carriage and the springs because it was not meant to have the cables. So anyway, this is why we detach the cables for the rest of the class. When you do the giant wheelbarrow, again, what you're looking for is that alignment, shoulders, hips, and knees. And if you guys join us today for the tutorial, we're going to keep talking about that angle, okay? So whenever you do a wheelbarrow, you really want to have that perfect alignment, like a board, okay? From the head, shoulders, lower back, knees, all one straight line, just like Heather and Lexi. Also, you're going to keep the shoulders in the socket. And then when we do this exercise, we are actively pulling with the real delts. We're stabilizing the triceps. We're pulling from the lats and stabilizing from the abs. So you should be feeling this in the shoulders, triceps, lats, and abs the entire time. And you're going to move slowly in, slowly out. You can look at the numbers on the rails. Usually you're only going to move the carriage from one number to the next. You're not going to really move that carriage all the way in and all the way out. Perfect. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go into a giant bear. So for the giant bear, you're going to keep your hands on the carriage. And we're going to put the feet on the platform. So go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. Feet on the rear platform, hands on the carriage. And then slowly move the carriage back and forth. Good. Excellent. And then I'm going to turn on this stopwatch, which I forgot, because that keeps track of the time of the entire class. What do you think we've done? Like 5 minutes so far? Okay. So when you do this exercise, the giant bear, it's the same exercise as basically the wheelbarrow. You're going to work the same muscles. You're working, again, the shoulders. Now the shoulders stabilizing the move. So you're going to feel the shoulders. The triceps are also working. So for, I think Alana was asking to do a lot of tricep exercise. We've only been doing triceps so far. Chest openers, sexy back, giant wheelbarrow, giant bear, all work the triceps, okay? All work the triceps and shoulders. Here, like Heather, hips and shoulders are perfectly aligned. Lower back is in that neutral tabletop position. Abs are engaged. Again, lats and abs here are engaged to support that spine. Beautiful job, everyone. Good. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go into a Cobra. Okay, again, I think a request from Alana. Ben Lasky, I don't know what exercise you want me to do today, buddy. All right, you got to text me next time. Ben, he just wants to get his ass kicked. Good. And I don't know how I'm going to get your ass. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, beautiful. Go ahead and kneel on the carriage. You're going to bring the carriage all in the front. So for this exercise, you're going to keep your knees on the carriage. This is the Cobra. And then the platform is very thin, okay? So it's not that big, so you can always do, Lexi is going to show you how to do it on the floor. You can also put your hands on the floor over there. And so the floor is going to give you basically more support. And then when you do this exercise, essentially what you want to do is you want to keep the elbow right underneath the shoulders as you come up and as you come down. The whole exercise, there's a lot of forearm and there's a lot of lats and ab stabilization. Good. And so you can do it on your knees. You can also do it off your knees, on your feet. And that is way more core than when you have your knees on. How we doing, ladies? Good? Perfect. And those guys, they're making it look so easy. And for those of you at home who may be watching and don't have a micro and you're watching this, you're like, oh man, that looks fucking easy. It ain't. Trust me. Okay, 10 seconds of that exercise and you'll be dying. If you do it correctly, you'll be dying. That routine already, if you guys are not used to it, you'll be dying. Good. So 10 more seconds, and then we're going to go into the catfish. Catfish, Darwin, where Darwin is going to put the animation. So one of the things I'm going to be working on is with the next videos and the next live broadcast is we're going to start to add those animations on the corner. I know a lot of you don't like those animations, but I love them. They really show you how to do the exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. So catfish, we're going to place the hands on the top of the handles. Feet are on the carriage. So I don't know if you see again the similarity of the bear. The catfish and the bear are the exact same exercise. For the only difference is the position of the hands. So on the bear, the hands and the feet are on the same alignment. in the Catfish, the feet are down below, the hands are higher up. Okay, so it just changed the anatomy of the exercise a little bit, but the same muscles are working. So here we have shoulders, triceps, lats, and abs again. Same exercise. Keep working the triceps. Your triceps should be burning by now because we've done a lot of triceps already. This is probably the 7th exercise working the triceps. All right, so triceps, shoulders, and lats are working to stabilize the spine, all the abdominal, and then you can sit on Heather and Lexi. Lexi, drop your hips down for me. There you go, perfect. And a bit more for me. There you go, and move your shoulders forward though. There you go. And then move your shoulders, whoops, this way. That's it, drop your hips down. Perfect, just like that. Good. All right, Catfish, beautiful. You got it. And now, Darwin, we're gonna go into the first lunge, and that's gonna be the elevator lunge, right leg. So in 5 seconds, you're gonna keep the left foot on the carriage, and we're gonna put the right foot on the platform in 5, 4, 3, 2, and all right, that's the ding. Okay. So right foot on the platform, left foot on the carriage. This is the elevator lunge. I love this lunge, really good. If you're struggling with your balance, you can have the pole. If you did not buy a pole, shame on you. No, you can use a broomstick. There you go. Don't worry about the ding. There you go. All right, so when you do the elevator lunge, 2 things, very important. Number 1 is the alignment of the right knee. So that right knee stays above the ankle the entire time. The knee doesn't go forward or backward. The knee stays above the ankle, and that's what we're gonna go over today in the tutorial. Number 2 is the alignment of your torso. I want the torso to be in a perpendicular, vertical position. Sometimes you may have to lean forward to ease tension in the lower back of the hips, and that's fine. But otherwise, you want to keep the torso in an upright position. The left leg is straight, and in 10 seconds, we're going to go down, and we're going to hold it there. We're going to go into a carriage kick in 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. So we're going to hold it halfway down. From that position, you're going to move the left knee in slowly and out slowly. So you have 2 positions. You have 2 ways of doing it. You can do it like Heather with the hands on the hips, or you can grab the pole, or you can also grab the handles. Good. Perfect. Or you can also grab the platform. If you grab that platform, this is actually going to force the right leg into a lower angle, and that's the best angle. And again, we'll go over that in the tutorial today. And I call this the golden angle. The golden angle is really when your hip joint is aligned with the right knee. And that is the best angle because this is when you optimize the integration of the quads, the hamstring, the glutes, inner thighs, and outer thighs. So this is what I call this the golden angle. And when you do your lunges, your goal is to go to that golden angle. Oh, you're gonna put your hands on the floor? See if you can go deeper. Look at that. Nice. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and guys come up. And now we're going to put the right foot on the floor. We're going to go into a curtsy lunge. We had someone who was asking about a curtsy lunge today. So the curtsy lunge is basically when you have your feet parallel, you're actually going to have one foot that goes across the other, and then you'll do your lunge that way. So it's a different way of doing, of course, the lunge. For those of you who have not done it before, I would limit the range of motion. So you limit the stress on the joint, on the knee joint articulation. Otherwise, for those of you who've done it before, you can go deep into that golden angle position. Now, I love this exercise. I love to have the foot on the floor and the other foot on the carriage. Why? Because we have about a 5.5 to 6 inches difference between the front foot and the back foot. And that's perfect because that allows you to go deeper into the right leg. So you'll feel the glutes and the hamstring much deeper in that exercise. And I love that the combination of having the elevator and right after the front lunge. It's a quick transition, and again, the angle is going to be just different enough to target the glutes and the hamstring. Good, excellent, ladies. 10 more seconds. How are we doing? Good, excellent. So we had a request to do spider kick, and then we had a request to do donkey kick. So we're going to adapt those 2 movements. So when I first created the micro, I was not going to do these exercises. I really did the micro to essentially do the wheelbarrow series and then the lunge series, which are the 2 most important series, I think, on the machine. But again, all of you guys at home started to experiment and do weird shit with the micro. So Now we had to adapt this exercise for you, okay? So in 5 seconds, we're gonna add a red spring, and then we're gonna go into, what do you guys wanna do? Spider kick first? Spider kickers make more sense because we do the Curtsy Lunge right now, so we're working more on the outer thighs and glutes anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey Octavio, how are you? Come back in, and now we're gonna have a red and a black. So because we're doing now the right side, we're gonna be facing our brick wall over here. And the first exercise is gonna be the spider kick. So for the spider kick, this is probably the better option. I know you can do spider kick if you have your body on the carriage and you can push against the handle. I prefer this position because the carriage is meant to push this way. The handles are not really meant to have any kind of lateral stress on them, so it's better if you want to preserve the longevity of your handles. Although, if you want to, we have some metal sleeves that can actually strengthen the structure of the handles, and then you could actually do the exercise pressing on the handles. All right, so when you do the spider kick, you're going to be facing the brick wall. You're going to be facing the side. You have your knee on the platform. You're going to keep the lower back in a neutral position. If the red and black springs are too much, just go down to 1 red. If it's still too much, you can try 2 black spring, okay? Remember that the spring load will depend on your weight, okay? The heavier you are, the more springs you can use. The lighter you are, the less spring you should use, okay? How you guys feel? Good? All right, so now here you're gonna press from the heel, and then we'll do our 2-minute kick on this one. Perfect, and then really slowly extending the right leg out. And then this is an exercise where you press from the glutes, so I really want you to activate that glute, all right? Squeeze the glutes, hold that stomach in. You can do what Heather's doing, keeping the hands on the platform or the handles, or if you can also put your hands on the floor. Remember that the floor is not something foreign now. The floor is part of the workout, so you can absolutely use it anytime you want. Good, we got 30 more seconds left. And then I don't know how you guys are doing at home, if you stop already or you keep on going. Remember that when you start to cramp, when you start to fatigue, the thing that you want to focus on is your breathing, okay? Your breathing dictates everything. If you actively, consciously think about your breathing, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, you will notice that you will do the 2 minutes without any issues, even the beginners. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to the mega donkey kick as requested. So for the mega donkey kick, I like that version where you put your knee on the platform, you have your foot against the carriage, hands on the floor, and you kick straight out. Good. When you do this exercise, again, you want to keep your hips and your shoulders square, lower back in that neutral tabletop position, okay? And you slowly press with the glutes, slowly activating the glutes. Excellent. Perfect. And then I'm going to tell you, with this exercise, we got to do a bungee kick. The bungee kick is going to be if you do spider, if you do donkey kick, the bungee is inevitably, a great companion. It's a trifecta effect, right? Excellent. And if you want to, if you really want to kick some ass, you could actually do it with your left leg up in the air, and that is becoming like a core exercise. So straighten the left leg, or keep the left knee bent, and just like what Heather is doing right now. So now it's become a core exercise. So this would be, oh, look at this, fantastic. This would be like an elevated donkey kick. And I love this one because when you start to do this kind of movements, you are working over 650 muscles in your body. 650 muscles are now working for Heather because now she's got the knee off the carriage. Love it. Great exercise, and then great alignment, Heather. Beautiful. Lexi, fantastic. Give me 15 more seconds. We'll do basically 90 seconds on this one, and then we'll go right into the bungee kick in 5, perfect, 4, excellent, 3, excellent, 2, nice. Bring that carriage in, beautiful. A little applaud because that is not an easy exercise. So now we're going to place the left knee on the platform on the carriage. We're going to put the bungee around the right foot. And that exercise is actually very easy. You're going to flex the foot and then basically keep the heel aligned with that knee. And then when you kick the right leg, you want to kick from the glutes, okay? You do not want to kick the right leg so high up that you start to pull from that lower back. The lower back here is only working to stabilize the movement. You should not be feeling this in the lower back. If you're feeling this in the lower back, what you can do is you can drop the right knee then, keep the range of motion lower, or You can do it without the bungee. Good. Hands don't have to be on the carriage. It can be on the floor like this. Again, you want to find a natural position that gives you the most amount of support. And then if you look at the top view position of Heather and Lexi, look at that top view position right there. You can see, oh, perfect. You can see over here how this right here is a square, right? And then in a lot of the animations that I have for you guys, I always try to draw the parallel. I'm always trying to align the geometry of your body with the geometry of the machine. When you do the workout, it's very simple. Everything is parallel or perpendicular. That's it. So good form is very easy to spot. That's it. Pressing from the right leg. Beautiful. Good. On the next one, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up for 10, 9, good, 8. Triceps are still working, by the way, guys, you know, so you can see right here on Heather, triceps are popping out. We've been doing a lot of triceps already. Even though we do some leg exercise, your arms are still working because they have to support the structure of the body. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna lose the bungee. We're gonna go down to one black spring, and we're gonna go into the Escalade Lunge number 2. This is another lunge that I love to do on the micro. So you're gonna put your left foot on the ground, right foot on the carriage, in the middle of the carriage, and you're gonna slowly press the carriage out for 4 counts. Oh, I haven't talked about my 4 counts yet. That's man, but this is the first. Usually that's the first thing I talk about. The 4 counts is really the speed of the movement, and we want the movement to be as slow and controlled as possible. When we do this, there is no possibility to cheat. When you go fast, you can use momentum, and the momentum can help you in the exercise. So on this one, you're going to go down for 4 counts. So it sounds like this. Goes down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. I'm trying to listen to the music. The music is very low in the background. Can we pump up the music a little bit? I know you guys are hearing the music at home, but we're hearing a little bit here. Go out, 1, out, 2, out, 3, out, 4. I think I'm counting to the beat right now, yeah? Keep your chin up, beautiful, excellent. 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna hold it halfway down. Oh, again, same thing. If you need a modification on this one, you can always grab that pole. If you don't have a pole, you can grab a stick, a walking stick, I mean anything, you know. All right, hold it halfway down, perfect, that golden angle, and I was gonna kick that carriage right and back and forth, perfect. Keep your chin up, shoulders back, beautiful, that's it, excellent. So I want the two of you to drop down even a couple more inches, there you go. You see how low they're going over here? Now that's the golden angle right there, good, perfect. Now, if the black spring feels like it's too much support, you can always do it without a black spring. Next year, we will have 2 more springs. We're going to have one that is a little lighter than the black spring, and then we're going to have another spring that's going to be in between the red and the black. Good, excellent. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go into skating. Perfect. Skating, 1 red and 1 black. 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Bring the carriage in, and then actually for the skating for that one, yeah, sometimes you want to kind of yank those things. We're actually going to do skating facing the other way, guys, today. Yep, we're going to put the left, and we'll do skating number 2. We're going to put the left foot on the floor, and then we're going to put the right foot on the carriage. Good, excellent. So now you go ahead and you're going to press the carriage out with the right leg. So both legs stays bent, and now we're going to push the carriage with the right leg only. Good, excellent. And I want to make sure that you can really feel the glutes when you extend that right leg and squeeze the glutes. Nice, perfect. How you guys feel? Yes? You feel that? Good. How about you guys at home? Do you guys feel this? You feel this in your glutes? Yes? Sorry, I can't see the comments, so I'm assuming it's a yes. That silence. I'm used to the silence with a teaching class, you know. You ask people for feedback and they don't, so. All right, slowly pushing out. So when you do this exercise again, you can keep you can keep your hands off the bar, or you can put your hands on the bar. Either way is fine with me. If you want to go into a lower angle, you can also put your hands on the platform, just like Heather. And that gives you, now you go in that golden angle again, very technical, but you know, super beneficial. Nice, excellent. 10 more seconds, And then we're going to do a reverse skating. Now we'll start to press from the left side in 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep the right leg bent, and now press from the left side. That's it. So now keep the right leg bent and push from the left side only. There you go. Nice. Perfect. Good. Excellent. Looking at the time. All right, so we're about halfway through the workout already. We're going to use this exercise as a transition to the left leg now. So after this, we're going to do spider kick left side, mega donkey kick left side, bungee kick left side, and then we'll do the escalator and the skating. Good. Excellent. 10 more seconds. How you guys doing? Good? Yes? Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. So now we'll do the spider kick. For the spider kick, we're going to keep the same springs. You're going to place your right knee on the platform, left foot on the carriage. So you can put your hands on the platform, you can put your hands on the floor, and now you're going to slowly press the carriage out. Good. So if you look at the top view over here, okay, we're going to keep the hips and the shoulders square, so the trunk is now perpendicular to the alignment of the micro, and then we're kicking the carriage out, pressing from the left heel, and then targeting the glutes. Good. Oh, don't worry. It just needs some oils. Yes, squeaky. Yep. That's the first time I hear that, actually. New thing to think about. Good. I think it comes from the attachment of the spring. That's why. Yeah, sometimes it's the metal on metal, and it just does that. It's the vibration. Good. Excellent. Look at that bird's eye view over here. Huh? Perfect. So what are we looking at right over here? You're looking at this again. Right over here, you want to make sure that your trunk stays perfectly aligned and perpendicular to the machine. Beautiful. 1 more minute, pressing from that left leg. So as you do this exercise, you're still working on the right leg because the right leg is still basically active on this. Perfect. Keeping the stomach in and then slowly pressing the carriage out for the 4 counts. Good. Go out. 1, out. 2, out. 3, out. 4 and in. 1, in. 2, in. 3, in. 4. All right, I hope I'm counting to the beat. Good, and then slowly pushing. Can we push that volume up or no? Or is this as high as it goes? All right. Ah, okay, no worries. Perfect. So pressing out slowly, and in 10 seconds, we're gonna turn facing the front of the micro, and now we'll do a mega donkey kick, pressing from the left side in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, perfect. So, again, 2 variations. You can have your knee on the platform, or you can have your knee off the platform. You're going to be pressing from your toes, so you want to anchor your foot on that carriage. Again, you're looking that the hips and the shoulders are square, okay? If you look at the bird eye view right over here, so you're going to see that the alignment of Heather, you see Heather, hips and shoulders, this is square, all right? This is square, and this is parallel, and this is in continuation with the micro. Good. Perfect. And then when you do this exercise, you're going to keep your arms straight, but the elbows are slightly bent so that the triceps are working. And then Heather, you want to try this without, there you go, knee off the carriage, beautiful. So that's now the elevated mega donkey kick, or the elevated micro donkey kick, should I say. And again, this is becoming a core exercise, core-centric. Perfect. Very nice. So when you do this exercise with that knee off the carriage, now you're working everything. You're working shoulders, triceps, abs, okay? If you guys do a lot of yoga, for example, that would be a great exercise to strengthen your pose because you're working exactly the same muscles over here. Very nice. Good. Keep going. 20 more seconds. And then we're going to grab the bungee cord, and we're going to put the bungee cord around the left foot. In 5, perfect. 4, good. 3, 2. All right, good job. Go ahead and turn around. Put the bungee around the left foot. Right knee on the carriage. Keep the left leg bent, and then slowly kick the left leg up and down. Perfect. Very nice. Flex the foot. You got it. Nice. Squeeze the glutes. Beautiful. Excellent. So again, when you do that bungee kick, remember that the lower back does not move. You know, the movements come at the hip joint. You slowly lift the left leg up and down. The minute you start feeling that you start to arch that lower back, this is when you want to stop, because we are stabilizing from the lower back. We are also using the abs to support that lower back, but we're lifting from the glutes. So flexing the foot, and it's just a slow movement and small movement to the top, leading from the heel. Good. You guys feel that? Nice. Perfect. You know, the bungee is something that's funny because I've been using it for many years, and when I first started to do my classes on the reformer, this was the first attachment that I added. And I used to do the bungee because as a way to pre-warm the glutes, because people had a hard time to engage the glutes during a lunge exercise on the reformer. And then the bungee became its own exercise. It's a very effective. There's a lot of machines out there, a lot of weight machines that you can find, and they will not be as effective as this stupid bungee cord right there. You know, that's it. It works. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up for 10, 9, good. 8, flex the foot. 7, perfect. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then drop the bungee. We're going to go right into the Escalade Lunge number 2. We're going to keep the right foot on the floor. We're going to put the left foot on the carriage. And again, over here, this is like when we do the front lunge. I love the difference between the foot on the carriage and the foot on the platform. It's about a 5.5 to 6 inch difference. It's just enough so that your body can, so that the difference really engages the glutes and the hamstrings. So on this one, you can really go deep into that lunge, and you can really feel the activation of the glutes. Again, try to keep your torso in an upright position. No need to lean forward unless you feel some discomfort in the lower back, and then you have to lean forward a little bit. Otherwise, try to keep your torso as vertical as possible. It's also going to force you to engage your abs, so you'll feel the abs a lot more if you keep that torso vertical. Good. When you move forward, you want to make sure that you keep your left knee right above the ankle, and then basically the knee and the ankle are moving together at the same speed. So the knee never goes quite over the ankle. It always stays above it. Good. You can go a little deeper. Very nice. Hold it there. And now we're going to hold it right there. And then we're going to go into the carriage kicks. For the carriage kicks, you're going to hold it at that golden angle. And you're going to slowly kick the carriage out with the left leg. Keep your chin up, shoulders back, abs engaged. Beautiful. Excellent. Do any comments on Facebook? Anything like this? No comments? Instagram? I don't even watching this. Are anyone dying right now? That's it, perfect. 20 more seconds. Very good. Keep your chin up. Excellent. Huh? Oh, comments are coming through. Sexy voice. I know, I like it. I'm going to keep this. That was your comment? Thanks, Darwin. All right, 10 more seconds. And then we're going to do standing on the thighs, facing this direction as a transition to go to our elevator lunge and curtsy lunge for the left side in 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. Bring the carriage in. For the standing on the thigh, that's the only exercise or leg exercise where you must have your foot with both feet on the same alignment. Okay, so this one, having the foot on the floor would not work. So right foot on the platform, left foot on the carriage, slowly pressing the carriage out, slowly pulling carriage in. Look at Heather's abs, insane. Look at that, boom, look at that, look at those abs. Good. So you're gonna keep your abs engaged, glutes engaged, inner thighs engaged. Oh, right over here. Perfect. And then also, guys, one thing too is that some of the exercise on the micro, you can do them without the spring. So if this exercise feels a little too easy with the one black spring, you can always remove it and do without it. Right here? Okay. Perfect. So slowly out, slowly in. When you bring the carriage back in, you don't want to bring it all the way in. You want to leave a little bit of space between the carriage and the platform. Because if you bring the carriage all the way in, you're going to lose the tension in your inner thighs. You won't feel anything. Good. 10 more seconds. and then we're going to turn facing the front, and then we'll put the left foot on the platform, right foot on the carriage, and then we'll go into the elevator lunge, left leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, elevator lunge. Grab that video. Perfect. Left foot on the platform, right foot on the carriage. So eventually today you're watching this and you see sometime an animation pop. Eventually we will follow the animation throughout the entire routine, which will make it a lot easier for you guys too. Shoulders back, chin up, chest out, and then slowly lunge down for the 4 counts and up for the 4 counts. So let me hear the music. So down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, and up. 1. Oh, and I'll change it. Okay, great. Sorry guys, we're gonna work on that because I gotta hear the music and I quite cannot hear the music, so it's very hard for me to count down to the tempo. Good. Again, so when you do that elevator lunge over here, you want to go down to that golden angle, keeping the right leg straight, hips and shoulders square, abs engaged. And then when you come up, you do not want to lock the left knee. You want to keep the left leg slightly bent because you want to keep those muscles working. Remember that what we do here is a muscular endurance workout, so you must keep your muscles engaged throughout the entire set. There's no rest in between repetition. In 5 seconds, you're going to hold it halfway down, and then we're going to go into the carriage kicks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway down, stay in that position. Carriage kicks, bring the right knee in slowly, and the right knee out. Good. Keep your abs engaged. Beautiful. You can grab the handles if you want to, or you can grab the platform. Good. Excellent. Slowly out, slowly in. We got an extra 20 seconds. Okay, we're doing 35 minutes. We got about 10 minutes left in class. That's good. Excellent. So, bird eyes view. And then you're going to notice again, you know, the geometry of the machine, okay? How Lexi is lined up with the micro, Heather is lined up with the micro. Okay, you look at the hips over here and the shoulders, everything is perpendicular. It's one big rectangle, okay? That's what you look forward. In 10 seconds, we're gonna go into the curtsy lunge, left leg, left foot on the platform, left foot on the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, bring the carriage in slowly, place your left foot on the floor. Remember that this time your feet are not going to be in the same alignment. Your left foot is going to come across the alignment of the right foot. And then you're going to slowly lunge down. I actually like the curtsy lunge with the foot on the floor versus the foot on the platform. And that's because you go deeper into the glutes, and I like the angle of the femur, of the thigh bone, basically. Good. You guys feel that? Nice. Perfect. And then on this one, you can go as deep as you want. And this is kind of a reverse escalator. So you have your foot now down 5.5 inches to 6 inches below the right foot. And again, that difference in level allows you to go deeper in the glutes and then really activate the glutes and the hamstrings. Or in other words, I prefer the golden angle, the foot down on the floor, foot up on the carriage, always. Perfect. Very nice, ladies. Good. So after this one, we're going to go into the standing under thighs. We'll do standing under thighs facing the other way. And then we'll continue with some oblique exercise and then core exercise. Skaters. Oh, I forgot to do skater. Unbelievable. Shame on me. Good. So we'll do skater after this one actually because it makes a lot of sense since we work on the glutes. Perfect. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Skating. So we have a red and a black. Perfect. And then we're going to put the right foot on the platform, left foot on the carriage, and then slowly press the carriage out. Good. And remember, the skating is always about the angle, right? So you want to bend your legs as much as possible, and essentially you want to line up your hip with your shoulders, and then slowly pressing out. Good. So the skating exercise, like what the Heather's doing, it could almost be like an elevated spider kick. Okay, spider kick and skating have a lot of similarity when you look at them. Perfect. How you guys doing? Good. So slowly pressing the carriage out. So we'll do 1 minute of the skating, and then we'll do a minute of the reverse skating. Reverse skating is when you press from the other leg. Okay, the foot here will be the right leg. Good. 25 more seconds. Holding that stomach in, focusing on the breathing always, right? So the breathing is very important, especially as you go through the second portion of the workout. So the first 20 minutes, you kind of get away with maybe poor breathing, but then after the second set of 20 minutes, you don't. Why? Because you start to build up CO2 in your body, and your body needs to push this out. The only way to do this is to breathing. So it's very important, especially in the second portion of the class, to really focus on the breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to press on the right leg, so pushing from that right side. Beautiful. Excellent. Nice. Excellent. So make sure that you anchor the foot on the floor. Keep the left leg bent. You're going to keep that same degree, the same angle on the left knee. And now you're slowly pressing with that right side. Don't forget to breathe. Excellent. You can always reach out to the handles with your hands and to get additional support. Excellent. Good. And then slowly out. And then, for this exercise, if you have a difficulty, you can always remove the red and try 2 black spring. Okay, so the red spring might be heavy for the first time, so you can always try 2 black. Good. Beautiful job, ladies. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're going to move the red. We're going to go back to 1 black spring, and we're going to do the standing on the thighs. Left foot on the platform, right foot on the carriage. Slowly out, slowly in. Excellent. So squeeze your glutes, shoulders back, chin up, chest out. So just like we did earlier, you're now going to bring the carriage all the way in. You're going to leave a little bit of space. And then we're really focusing on the inner thighs, but the glutes. So I want you to keep your glutes engaged, abs engaged. So abs, inner thighs, glutes always are engaged. Don't lose that feeling. If you bring the carriage all the way in, you're going to lose it, okay? So don't bring the carriage all the way in. Really work on the range of motion. If you feel that you're reaching the end of the rail, you're going to have to move your right foot further out on the carriage so you can basically open up a little bit more the distance. Very nice. How are we doing here, ladies? Good? Yes? All right, so this is going to be the last one for the legs, and then we're going to return to the torso. So we're going to go into a twister first. We'll do twister right side, followed by the kneeling crunch, reverse kneeling crunch, right side as well. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage in. Stay on the front. Keep your hands on the handles. Left foot is on the carriage with the right foot forward. Excellent. Hands on the handles. If you don't have the handles, you can also do the basically the micro twister, where you have your hands on the platform, just like Lexi's doing right now. Perfect. And then you can also do the one where you bend the knees, basically instead of just raising the hips up and down. You can actually pull the knees, and that's an easier version on the lower back. Perfect. Slowly out and slowly in. Very nice. So I've been experimenting with a lot more moves for the obliques because when I created the micro, I really wanted to push the core exercise. There was a lot of things that, the Megaformer is great. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but there's also a lot of things you cannot do with it. So the micro was really built to do the other stuff. 20 more seconds, and then we're going to turn around. Good. You guys feel this in your obliques? Very nice. Good. So for the obliques, one of the basically main functionality of the obliques is really to stabilize the spine laterally. So anything where you're basically at an angle like this, again, it's a great way to stimulate those obliques and really tighten that waist. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage in. You're going to turn around. Keep your knees on the carriage. Put your hands on the rear platform. And now we're going to keep working on the right side. So you can actually have your hands on the platform or your elbows down, and you're going to turn your hips to the left and really focus on that right side. Perfect. Just like that. Very nice. And then slowly in and slowly out. Good. Perfect. So in this exercise, you can do another bird's eye view on this one. For this exercise, again, you have The shoulders are aligned the platform, but the hips are slightly out because you want to target that right side only. Good. Excellent. So really crunching from that right side. Perfect. And right over here you have like really good demos. Beautiful. So putting from that right side, really focusing on that. Try to hold that stomach in at the same time, and that will engage the internal obliques even more. Good. 10 more seconds. And then we'll do a regular kneeling crunch. So now we'll have our body facing the back in 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and put both knees on the carriage. Now facing the back. Keeping the elbows down. And now we're going to round the back. So if we have a side view here of Heather, you're going to see how all of this is rounding up. There you go. So usually when we do a core exercise, you know, we're not rounding the back. We're keeping the natural alignment, the natural S-shaped curve in the spine. But whenever we do a crunch or like a knee crunch like this, on this one, you really want to round the back as much as possible. You really want to curl the abs. And this is really about the rectus and the transverse working together. So you want to hold that stomach in, suck that stomach in as much as possible, and then just round the back and squeeze those abs. Excellent. And I love this exercise. This exercise will really pull your abs in and give you a lot of definition, especially in the rectus abdominis. Good. In 5 seconds, we're going to go into a reverse giant bear. We're going to keep the hands on the platform and feet on the carriage. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands on the platform, feet on the carriage. There you go. And now pull it back in. Good. All the bear, all the planks, love them on the micro. So many variations. So today we're going to do a quick sequence of 30 seconds each exercise. So we'll do one for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go into a plank, and then we'll go into a reverse walking plank. I just love this exercise. I taught it yesterday at NDR, and people were dying. Good. I love this exercise because they're different, but they're also very functional, and they follow in the same family of the mega exercise. So 5, 4, 3, 2, go into the plank. Go ahead and move your hands down on the floor. Perfect. From that position, you're going to move forward and back. There you go. Nice. Love this one. So this is such a great exercise. Ultra functioning. I would say this is becoming quickly my favorite world exercise. I love this one. Love this one because, again, you're working over 650 muscles together. Okay, incredible core action, and your body is redesigned for this stuff. A lot of lateral support, a lot of oblique stabilization. Great exercise. Beautiful. Excellent. On the next one, you guys are going to hold it back, and we're going to go into a giant reverse bear. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your hands on the floor. From that position, move your knees in and out. Oh, yeah. Ooh, and I can hear Lexi breathing a little harder here. Nice. I love it. Perfect. Slowly in and slowly out. We do this one for 10 more seconds. And then we're going to return to the kneeling crunch. And then we'll do the left one in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. You can kneel on that carriage. Hands back on the platform. Now we're going to work on the left side. So you are turning your hips to the right. And then you're curling from the left. Good. We'll do that for about 1 minute. Excellent. And I know a lot of you have asked for more cable exercise. So we're going to do the twister left side after this. We'll do a spoon. And after the spoon, we'll do a couple more cable exercises for you guys. Good. Excellent. Good. I hope you guys are still working out at home. Maybe some of you have already stopped. Maybe you're already having lunch. Just watching these two ladies work out. Good. Which you can, no judgment. Excellent. And then remember that when you do this at home, is you really want to do this slowly as possible. The slower you go, the more strengthening, tightening, and toning benefits. Good. 15 more seconds. All right, today I'm not doing a good job because neither of them are trembling or they're sweating. The way you get people to sweat is by doing a lot of leg action. But I want to do the workout with a little less intensity on the legs. I get distracted because there's so many possibility on the micro with the leg training, so I usually end up doing too many legs. So today we did a lot less leg exercise. I hope you guys liked it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go into the twister left side. So I used to call this on the front of the Mega, the teaser, but I've stopped it because this was my little joke to the Pilates community. No offense, but now I'm going to stop teasing the Pilates community. So this is called the twister now. So we have the French twist on the back, and then the twister on the front. You know, it could have been the American twist or the French or the Russian twist. You know, whatever you want to call it. You know, the Chinese twist. You know. Keeping the shoulders, you know, in the sockets. Again, you have your right foot behind your left foot, and now we're angling it to work in the left side. Different options. For those of you who are not able to do this exercise, sometimes just holding it in position is sufficient stimulation. This is not an exercise where the more you pike up, the more benefit you get. This exercise, just you want to initiate the movement. As soon as you initiate the movement, you're good. So you don't have to raise your hips all the way up, okay? Most important thing when you do the twister is to keep the arms and the shoulders static. They don't move. You don't want the shoulders to come to the ears, or you don't want to engage the traps. You want to keep everything nice and stable and open. Lots of open space between the ears and the shoulders in the neck area. Nothing obstructed. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the carriage in. You're going to turn around, go into a spoon. So 2 versions of the spoon, the back and the front. The front is called the spoon. The back will be called the giant spoon or the micro spoon. Perfect. So slowly rocking back and forth. If we can have a side view over here of Heather. There you go. So you can see that basically the shoulders here are not moving. And it's just like with all the exercise, shoulders are not moving, and she's basically rocking backward. And again, we're not looking for her to rock all the way back. She's not getting more benefit. We're looking again for the initiation of the movement, okay? Just rocking even just a little bit. So here, Heather, you can stop right here. Yeah, bring until you reach my hand. There you go, and then back. So if some of you at home only do this, it's totally fine. You're getting the movement, okay? Perfect. With time, you know, you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna get more flexibility, you'll get more range of motion, and that's totally fine. But don't be frustrated if you cannot get a big range of motion at first. 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. Excellent. Now we're going to reattach the cables, and then we're going to go into let's do a bicep one. We'll do the bicep one that you were doing before. We'll do 2 black, and then Heather has some great exercise that she wants to show you for the abs. We were just doing them before class. I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. So first exercise for the biceps. So for those of you who bought the cable, haven't received them yet, we are just a little bit back orders, but you should get them next week, okay? All right, side view for Heather over here. So you can have your feet down on the floor. You can have your feet up on the platform. You're going to tuck your tailbone under. You're going to lean back a little bit, and then raise the elbows so that the elbows are lined up with the shoulders, and then slowly extend back and forth. Good. Excellent. Now, I don't know if you notice, but if you have the foot straps, if you grab these foot straps over here, you will get a little less tension, okay, because you're not moving the carriage as far back. So if it's too difficult with the handles, if you have this set up, you can grab the foot strap. If you don't have the foot strap and you have the red handles, then just keep on the red handles. The cables can be attached at different points, but for this exercise, it doesn't really matter. I think the more length you have, the better. If you don't have enough tension, you can always sit back further. And if you want to push against something, maybe if you have like a yoga block or something like that, you can actually just add something to the back of the platform. Good. Raise your elbows up a little bit. How's the 2 black spring? It's good? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Excellent. It's working. 5 more seconds. And then we're going to lay flat on the back, and we're going to put the foot strap around the feet. Actually, we'll do the first one. We'll put around the knees. We'll do around the knees first, and then we'll put around the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2. So lay flat on your back. And now put the foot strap around the knees. Perfect. Hands behind the neck. And then you can do the abs over here. Great. And I love this one. This is a great, this is great for the rectus abdominis, by the way, because you're now pulling from both, from the upper part and the lower part, okay? So again, this is like another crunch that you're doing, and you want to make sure that you're lifting both the tailbone and the cervicals at the same time. If you have dumbbells at home, you can grab dumbbells and you can do a chest flies. So here, Heather, pretend you have dumbbells, and then bring the hands. There you go. So, this is a great way to just add more intensity. Remember that the more elements you add to an exercise, the more core-centric it's becoming. So if you really want to develop a lot of core strength, then I would highly recommend to do a variations like Heather. Nice. Let's see how we're doing over here. Good? Nice. Now, one black spring will do, two black. You can do three red. You can do a red spring if you want to eventually. Perfect. Give me 10 more seconds, and then we'll do the leg extension. So for the leg extension, you're gonna actually put the handles now around the feet, and you'll see it's a great exercise too. I would say the leg extension is probably more core-centric than this exercise. So 5, 4, 3, 2, perfect. Go ahead and put the handles around the feet. And now you can put your butt against the platform if you want to. You can hold it, and now this is this one over here. So this is a great one. So this works the quads, but more than the quads, it really works the roots of the leg, which is basically your abs right there. Is two black spring and too many? Okay, so if it's hurting your tailbone, if it's hurting your back, just go down to a lighter spring. Yeah, of course, yeah. There you go. Nice, excellent. So in this exercise, again, you don't have to extend your legs all the way up, but what you must do, and then we have the side one, you must keep that knee above the hip. That's the most important thing. So the femur needs to remain basically perpendicular to the ground, and then you extend your feet around the knees. Good. You can keep your head down if you want to, or you can add a crunch where you bring your chest to the knees. And again, you get basically more benefit when you combine these two. Good. What was that? Oh, now the next one, you're going to keep your legs straight. You're going to extend your arms out. And then, Pilates, they call this the 100. So what we'll do is just going to pulsate right over here, the arms. And that's a really good one for the abs. And then how many times we're going to pulsate? I'll count, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, and breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, backward, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, what's before 10? 9, I was never good at math. 8, I have a hard time counting backward. 7, this is when people hate my classes. 6, 5, I believe, right? 4, 3, 2. All right, good. Excellent. So we're gonna finish for child pose. You guys gonna, for the child pose, you can have one black spring, but I like it with two blacks actually. So 2 black spring. And then you can kneel on the platform, you can kneel on the floor, relaxing your shoulders, stretching the lower back. And I like this routine today actually. It was really good. I think that was good. This was definitely, right? Yes, I think it was really good. I think today I did pretty good with the balance. Good. Yeah, we did arms. And by the way, I love your suggestions. So, for the next workout, please email us, text us, maybe not text us, I think it's really fucking text. Just send us a message on social media and tell us which exercise you want us to teach. If you have a combination of movements, please let us know. Okay, this is the time. These classes are for you guys, not for us. They're for you to learn how to use the micro and then really to enjoy the routines because, I firmly believe that you need to exercise every day. You really need to do this. And then this exercise we do on the micro and the mega are not only they're not only great exercise. They're not only exercise that are going to change your body physiologically, but they're good exercise for the anatomy of your body, for your spine, for your connective tissues, for your joints. So very important. And then as you do this exercise on the micro, try to deepen the angles. Try to really work on the form, okay? So try to be progressive with your form. All right. Well, listen, this is all I have for you today. I want to thank Heather and Lexi for joining us again. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Um, Thank you, everyone. We love you. And then we'll see you next time. So remember, December 5th, we're having a huge event over here, in Los Angeles, in Chatsworth. You know, in the parking lot, we'll have 2 classes, DJ, everything. If you like those events, we're going to throw more events next year. But next year, we're going to start looking into different areas. Like we want to bring the micro to the beach. We want to bring the micro to the mountain, to the forest. You know, we're looking into maybe doing something in Joshua Tree next year. So, you know, if you guys want to take micro class with us outside, bring the DJs, great environment. Love taking the classes and teaching the classes outside. So we'll have that on December 5th, and then of course next year. And then December 6th, remember, we're doing another class. That class is going to be a charity class with Duet, a nonprofit organization that helps refugees around the world. Great organization. So if you want to donate, there's going to be a donation link to that. And we're not taking a penny. This is all for the refugees. Me, I'm just doing the thing they love to do, which is to teach you guys. And again, thank you, ladies. Thank you. All right. Bye. See you next time. Booyakasha. Nice. Excellent.